Welcome back, everybody. Courtside at Prather Coliseum in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Charlie Chitwood here courtside after the women's game, joined by Valerie King. Coach, a tough one. 69-66, the final score. Numerous opportunities in the second half after you got it tied up at 62. And you climbed an 18-point mountain, but you just didn't have enough left to get over the top.
Yeah, I mean, proud of our kids for, digging in and getting stop after stop and being able to score. But, we can't dig ourselves into that type of hole. We just can't do that.
First quarter and first half, really, 21.4 and then 29.4%, while the Demons were over 50 on theirs. You go from one gym to another, but everybody's got to do it.
Right, and here's the thing. I mean, whatever on our offense, it started on the defensive end. We've got to be able to get out here in the first half and be able to guard them. That's why they shot 50%. I mean, they can make shots, they can make layups. Credit to them, but we got to do what we're supposed to do.
Talk a little bit about did they do anything different that y'all were scouting for on this one?
No, I mean they play the way they play. They're scrappy. They play hard. They wanted to win. They were here to win a ball game.
What about some of the matchups there? I know when Todd was out there, that's a big, and she was able to keep the Lions out a little bit on the rebounding. I think for the game. 40 ended up plus 10. Northwestern did.
Right, and I mean, yeah, that starts on the defensive end. That's when we get beat up on the boards like that, it's that's what we got to get fixed.
What was the message they heard at halftime that helped fuel the drive? Jordan Newsom certainly got it with all the points she scored in the second half, ending the game with 27.
Yeah, we just talked about doing what we do. We have got to get out of the locker room and play the way we know how to play on the defensive end and get stops and push it in transition.
By the way, that 27 that Jordy put up today, a new career best. She previously had done it against Georgia Southern back when she was a Chanticleer, and then against LaTourneau when y'all opened things up. So good on her for that. It seems like kind of an empty celebration, though, coming off of a loss.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy for our kids when they do well. She had fire in her in the second half, and, she was trying to will us to a win, that's for sure.
Was there anything any adjustments you made there from the third into the fourth to kind of keep the pressure up?
Yeah, I mean, we made adjustments at halftime and then a little bit throughout, especially when Amaya got into foul trouble, we were able to shuffle a few people around. But, yeah, I mean, I thought we followed the game plan in the second half great.
Dorian Norris, we'll start at the top. Jasmine Payne. Was this a rough, I mean, the numbers make it look like it was a really rough game for her. Jasmine playing 11 and a half minutes, but only a bucket, and I think the bigs on Northwestern's may have gotten into their minds a little bit, or certainly on their bodies.
Yeah, I mean, they've got good post play. We've just got to be getting our mindset that we're just going to go do what we do on a daily basis.
Coach, it seemed like you didn't think the shot selection was necessarily the best in the first half, while the Lions were jacking up a bunch of threes at the other end of the floor.
I wanted us to run offense, flow offense, so that, we could get it to the second side. And, we'll get a better shot. If we can move the ball to the second side, to the third side, we'll get an open step in three. We'll be able to get a layup. And that's stuff we talk about every day. So nothing new.
You describing it as a step in three, that might be the best way to even visualize it. Coming forward with the ball and going at it. Jordan Newsom was able to get open enough to do that for some of her deep balls.
Yeah, I mean, in the second half, we were running offense. We were sharing the ball, and we were getting reversals. At that point, we will get step-in threes. We will get drives to the basket for layups.
All right, so they just got to get back to doing what they do before today.
Right.
All right, Valerie King, thanks for coming over, Coach. I know y'all are on a quick bus out, and we'll see you wherever the next one is.
Next
and
Thursday
that is coming up Thursday. We will be, holy moly, at home. Southeastern coming in Thursday. That game tips at 6:30. Come and join us in the field house for that one. All right, folks, Lions up